Hey everybody, good morning and welcome back yet again. We got 3 racks of St. Louis style spare ribs here. This is how I purchased them. I prefer buying the full racks of spares and trimming them down myself because even though these are labeled as St. Louis style cut, to me there's still a little bit of trimming that is not 100% necessary, but there's a little bit of trimming that I like to do. So I'll just get this rack right here ready and then I'll do the other 2 off camera. Alright, first thing I like to do is just go ahead and flip it over. You can see we got some good bones here, and then as the rack goes further this way, the bones kind of get smaller. So what I like to do is kind of just look at this flap right here. It kind of just hangs off. The bones it goes a really weird way. So I like to kind of maybe count 3 or 4 bones in. On this one, I think I'm going to do 3 bones in. So 1 and a 2 and a 3. Then I'm just going to make a cut right here. And I'm going to get rid of that. And again, you can save that if you want. If you want to throw it away, you can throw it away. I probably might just throw it on the grill, have it for a little snack. Second step would be a lot of these spares or St. Louis style cut has a flap on it. It looks like this one's already been trimmed off. You can see that flap right there, but I'm just going to trim off that little bit that's left. Once that's done, I'm going to go ahead and take the silver skin off. And the easiest way for me to take the silver skin off is just grab a piece of paper towel like this. Then I'm going to see if I can work a corner up. Then once you got a corner worked up, just grab that piece of paper towel and rip that silver skin off. Once I got the backside looking how I like it, I'm just going to go ahead and flip it over. Check out the front for any kind of meat like this. It's kind of sort of hanging off. I'm just going to go ahead and trim this off. I got this side good how I want it, but you can kind of see right here, there's the bone poking. You know, it's a decent sized bone, but there's just, you know, to me, it's probably not going to cook all that well. So I'm just going to go ahead and cut that bone out. Try to leave as much meat on the other side of the bone as possible. And that'll get rid of some of that fat too. There. Now, without further, without anything else, that's going to be plenty good for me. So now I'm going to get the lower 2 racks prepped up, and I'll pick back up when we're rubbing these up. Alrighty, we are back. These are all trimmed up and ready to go, ready to get some rub on them. Got them all ready the same way. They're all about equal length. I did cut off, quite a bit of meat, I guess, but these will look a lot better the way I trimmed them up, in my opinion. So that's why I did it. So the rub we're going to be using today is this. We're going to use this Tailgaters BBQ Party Rub again. Really good stuff. Used it on the pork loin the other day. Highly suggest giving this stuff a try. If you like, or if you've heard me talk about the Suckle Busters SPG, it's just somewhat similar. It's a little more, might I say, savory than the SPG. I think my SPG by Suckle Busters is still my favorite, but this is coming in on a close second. So we're going to go ahead and rub these down. We're not going to use a binder. You want to use a binder, you go right ahead, but I'll say these are plenty wet. So we're going to start with the bone side first and go on with some rub. Okay, go ahead and give that a pat. And let's flip these over. And again, we're going to just repeat that same exact process, but I am going to try to go ahead and get the edges and everything on these. So. And that is going to be about good. So I'm going to go ahead and pat this in. You'll notice a tin foil strictly there just for easier cleanup. So these are going to get put on a tray, they're going to get put into a fridge, and they're going to sit in the fridge until I am ready to throw these on. So I will pick back up when we are down at the grill, so we'll see you then. Alrighty, we are down at the grill, cooking on the Pits and Spits Maverick 1250. Yeah, again, you can see I got the ribs on the side table just waiting to go on. Just figured I'd tell you what we're going to do on this. We're doing it at 225 the whole time. Typically, I've been doing ribs at like the 250 to 275 range, but today I have a bunch of time on my hands, so we're going to do them at 225 the whole time and just, kind of see how it goes. I might do a variation of a 3-2-1. I don't really ever go by the book on that. I kind of just go by feel and how they look. So, yeah, without further ado, let's take you in, take a look at the ribs before I throw them on, and let's get them thrown on. Okay, just give you a quick peek at the ribs. They already look pretty dang good. Just let these sit for about an hour in the fridge with the rub on them. You see I got my nice little side shelf on there. Head and throw the ribs on. There we go, ribs are on. Again, you can kind of see when I put them on, I kind of scrunched them together because pretty much how they sit is how they're gonna cook. So what we're gonna go ahead and do now is probably know, is we're going to go ahead and shut this thing up and leave her closed down probably for about 2 to 3 hours. So I will pick back up when we open it back up. So we'll see you then. Alrighty, we are back and we are 4 hours on. Give you a quick peek at the ribs. I have been opening this up every hour since I put this on here and giving this a little spritz with some 50-50 mix of apple cider vinegar and water. What I'm going to go ahead and do now is take these inside and I'm going to wrap these up in foil. I'll bring you in and I'll show you how I do that, so just give me a minute. All right, let's go ahead and wrap these up. I'm going to wrap these up all individually, but all I'm going to do today is just going to keep this pretty simple. The barbecue sauce I decided to use on these is we're going to use some of this Blues Hog Tennessee Red. It's a vinegar base, so it's really, it's really vinegary, if that's a word. But I'm just going to go ahead and put a little bit of that on there, and then I'm going to go ahead and take a little more of the Tailgaters BBQ rub, or Tailgaters BBQ Party Rub, and just do a little more on here, and then we're going to go ahead and take a slab of ribs. Put it meat side down. So now besides that, I'm going to go ahead and wrap those other 2 racks up. I'm going to get these back out on the grill, and I will probably, I don't know, maybe I'll pick back up when I'm saucing them up. If not, I will pick back up when it's time to eat. Either way, we will see you in a little bit. Alrighty, we are back. Just sauced up the ribs. Give you a quick peek at them. But one cool thing about vinegar-based sauce is it gives the ribs a real nice color. But these things are pretty much just about done. The vinegar-based sauce is a really light sauce. I think I'm going to let this sit on here for about 10 minutes. And then I'm going to come back on in another 10 minutes and throw another coat of that sauce on. And we will be picking back up when it's dinner time. So we will see you in just a little bit. Alrighty, we are back, and it is time to eat. Real quick, I'm going to go over to cook times. These were more or less kind of like 4-2-1 ribs. Did 4 hours on smoke, 2 hours wrapped, 1 hour with sauce. And here is the finished product. Looking, pretty good. Let's go ahead and slice into these and see what we got. Alright, got them all cut up. Let's go ahead and give one a try. Take a look at that. Looking pretty porky, because it's pork ribs. Yeah, that's pretty fantastic, to be honest with you. 4-2-1, these things went in 7 hours. But that Tailgaters Barbecue Party Rub on these ribs is, pretty dang fantastic. That actually might be my new go-to for ribs. And that Blues Hog Tennessee Red vinegar-based barbecue sauce as well is very, very good. So, yeah, now besides that, I got not a whole lot else to say, but we're going to go ahead and eat. You guys and girls have a good night. Thank you for watching, and we will see you next time.